Hey everybody, my final peak achievement is getting the Golden Bing Bong, and finally, after weeks and weeks, I found the entrance. So let's get right into it before this tornado takes us away. Don't kill me, please. Thank you. Alrighty, let's get down. I'm on tenderfoot, because I just want to be able to do it as easily as possible. Some of you might think that's cheap, and that's alright. 'Cause I don't. Here we go. The tomb. I've genuinely not seen... Well, I've seen spoilers of it, but I haven't seen the inside of it myself. Never been down here yet. Can I light this? Okay, I'm gonna leave that. I know there's like lit variants. Maybe I can hold E or hold click. Ah, I can. Okay, I kinda wanna bring that. I won't need this. Where I'm going, we don't need those things. Alrighty. So I hear the first part's kind of like a maze. Yeah. Straight up just a maze. Can I burn myself on this? Oh no, it goes out as soon as you put it down. Oh, here we go. That is deep. Here's the bottomless pit. Hopefully I've got 2 chain guns. Kinda feels like cheating, but, you know, might as well use the tools I have. Honestly, I probably could just climb sideways with a tenderfoot amount of stamina. Pretty broken. I'm not going to be carrying much as soon as I have the idol anyways, so might as well just use what I got. Yeah, no thanks. I'm using that chain. How funny would it be if I didn't grab it there? Funny for the viewer, not so funny for me. That's kind of cool, actually, seeing the chains there. Alrighty. The idol. After all this time. How heavy is it? On this mode, not too bad, actually. Not too bad. So I'm pretty sure this is the one mountain that I saw it glowing at nighttime a couple times on a couple runs. I don't know if it opens up when I get up here or if it's already open now that I've gotten the idol. I love the little bing bong noise it makes. Guess I shouldn't burn all my bonus stamina, considering I don't have a lot of stamina left with all that weight. Have any food? No, I don't have food either. Oh, still going up. Very steep. Alrighty. There's the tomb. Can I just step in the sun here? I straight up can just walk in the sun. Kinda wild. See some food over here. We're gonna just grab this berry. A few berries. No. I'm good. So, the only downside to having used the chain gun earlier is now there's no chain gun for the... Oh, that's not real. There's no chain gun for the pit, the little canyon thing in the middle of the map. That just means it's going to take a little longer, but that's alright. We're just going to ignore the antlion here. I don't want to lose now that I've got the idol. In fact, I might take a little screenshot of it. Just in case. There we go. Oh, looks like there might be a pathway across. This is a pathway across. This is a very easy seed to get the idol and actually get the achievement. Yeah, looks like it, well, there might be a jump right here. No. Pull across. Wow. You don't see it too often. I think the first time I did the Mesa, I saw one of those, but yeah, you don't see that every day. Alrighty, let's keep going while it's nighttime. Funny noise. It's just typical Mesa, so it's not terrible. It's just you just kind of go through it, and what happens happens. I'm pretty good at avoiding the bombs and stuff. Scorpions aren't a big deal. It's really just the climbing. Sometimes you need to go into the sun. Hopefully we'll be a little bit better with the Bing Bong. Ooh, okay. Take both of these. I watched the 15-minute speed run where somebody did it in just under 16 minutes. It was like 15:59, I'm pretty sure. And it was impressive. I know it was a earlier version of the game. You just haven't gotten the new version. So I guess it's probably easier. I think they patched some things, like the spam jump when you run isn't as fast now, among other things. And so they did it on an older version just for those reasons, but I think I learned a few things as well watching it, which is nice. You can always learn good stuff from people who are better than you. Ooh. I find typically suitcases, as soon as you're actually in the mountain, suitcases usually have bombs around them. It's kind of good to keep your wits about you. Wouldn't mind another... Yeah, lollipop will do. What can I afford to drop, actually? Maybe I just leave it. I'll just drink this. See if we can cook the scorpion here. There we go. Little snack. Oh, look at that. Perfect. I'm not quite sure where I'm going. I should actually find a spot out here. My mouse is a little broken, so sometimes when I scroll up, I scroll downwards. It's very frustrating, actually. There we go. Probably want to take my backpack with me. Might not be a bad idea. Can I fit through the hole? Yes, I can. When there's a hole, there's a golden peak, as they say. I used to think this was the entrance to the tomb. These like little mine shaft areas. But the first one I went in, I was like, yeah, no, that's not it. Oh my. That shows me where I gotta go. I should have grabbed that and thrown it. Oh well. Should be fine. Yeah, we're good. They're not hard to grab and throw. You just need to kind of think about what you're doing before you do it, and you should be good. You hear that weird little humming, glowing noise? That's the ropes in my backpack. I kind of want to get stung by these guys with the bing bong in my hand, but I know that would probably just end up killing me, so. See where we're going here. I hope. My biggest concern is probably throwing the bing bong early. To get the achievement, I gotta go to the caldera, beat that area, which I'm pretty sure is a cakewalk with the bing bong. I'm not gonna walk in the lava, because it's taken me this long to try to get the bing bong. I don't want to throw it away by accident. But what I will do is do caldera safely, and then when you get to the kiln, you gotta throw it in. Lord of the Rings style. And, get rid of it in the mountain. Can I fit through here? I don't know why I'm going the weird ways today, but I am. It's not gonna let me, is it? Aha! There we go. Just needed to climb a little bit. Ooh, golden one. What the golden one does. It's special. Haven't actually eaten a golden one yet. I've seen them, but I fed them to somebody else last time I had one. Yeah, so the whole click and shift at the same time is a really huge, really good way to get a lot of distance. Oh, come on, mouse wheel. I think ropes, anti-rope spools are much better than the... You're kidding. Alternative, like the cannons. Because... Oh dear. Alright, let me think. Give me a second to explain what I'm thinking. I just gotta... do something here. I don't know point what I'm doing. Usually I have a way, but I guess I'm going candy mode. Open. Yeah, there's something up here. We're good. I love the little squeak that it does. Okay, calm down. So instead of jumping to grab that, I'm gonna jump and then try to grab the rope. It's a lot safer. Like I said, I mean, Golden Bing Bong. I wouldn't let him die. That'd be a travesty. I almost bit my words there. Oh, darn, I would have grabbed that if I saw it. I think I'm too far to the right. If you stray too far from the middle, you have a harder time actually seeing spots to go to. There's less paths, and it's more vertical. Alright, alright. Calm down. Sometimes I get a little too motivated, so I'm like trying to bust my chops up the mountain, and then I end up making a stupid mistake. Hoping I don't do that today. Yeah, this is just me being way too far to the side, because I'm on tenderfoot, so there's no fog. Another reason why I like it. I think I really messed up here. I don't know how I got so far to the side. There's not a whole lot of paths in this area, so I'm not really sure what to do. I guess just go this way. Alright. It kinda sucks, but we gotta do what we gotta do. I think I can make this. Yeah, we're fine. I'm fairly good at knowing what's standable and what isn't. Just from experience alone. Which is nice. Weird, I hear like lava. What the heck? This is so weird. What's up here? Just glowing for no reason? Yes, yes it is. I'm typically better at finding routes. I guess I'm just unlucky today. Doesn't bode well for getting Bing Bong to the top. Might need to go back. Honestly, I'm in no rush. There's not plentiful food, but there is food. Try going back this way, maybe. Up here. I'm gonna use a python, I guess. Yeah, if I go up here, up that way, should be good. Open. Definitely using a python here. Alright. Tell I had to lock in there for a second, because I just shut my mouth. Alrighty. I'll be fine, right? Yeah, we're good. Pushing it a little bit, but we're across now, so that's something. Try to get distance while the sun is down. Scorpion. Mr. Leon the Scorpion. As soon as I'm out of the desert, cakewalk. I'm just gonna take Caldera as slow as humanly possible. Let's see if these are edible. So these ones, they have no frills, and so they're edible. Not that I'm in dire need of food, but in case I gotta reroute my whole thing again, it's good to have. I might just candy here. See what's in this case first. Something better than this mushroom, I'll just swap it out or put it in my backpack or something. Gold bar, that's good. Let's go to this one as well, why not? Yeah. I don't really like getting back, actually. And the sun's coming up, so we gotta be quick here. I'm not really sure if you can eat food before you're about to get hungry to like make it so you don't need to eat it. It would be cool if that was a thing, but I'm not sure if it is. Like if you're, yeah, about to get hungry, you just gobble a mushroom or something. Shoot. Okay. Thank goodness I actually registered what that noise was, because it took me a moment. I was like, what is sizzling? Oh, that's a bomb. I go back down here now with the white suitcase. I don't know if it's there anymore. Okay. I am curious if I can stand beside a bomb with a Golden Bing Bong and not get blown to bits. I'm not gonna test it, like I said. Once I get the achievement, I'll test all of this stuff. Oh my goodness. This Mesa is giving me a run for my money. Ooh, okay. Have any other food in here? I know skimmed cookies are heavy, but they're a good source of food. Because they've got multiple uses. Probably throw the rope cannon in here, hold the python. Can I cool down when holding Bing Bong? If you can, that's gonna be handy. I wouldn't see why you wouldn't be able to. Yeah, you can. Awesome. Check me, my lord Bing Bong. I am so excited. I'm gonna be able to make it, finally. It's been like, I think about a month at least, waiting to get this darned achievement. I knew I would get it eventually, but like, I was so tired of going to the Mesa, trying to break in by cheating, you know, using the backpack chain gun thing, which is very goofy. I was just impatient more than anything. Where am I going here? Am I not at the top yet? I'm not getting burnt by the sun anymore. I must be at the top. I got on today, and I just had a feeling, you know? I had a feeling the tomb was open. And lo and behold. I now made of gold. Bing bong. Right, where am I? I'm so, like, disoriented. There we go. What I think is cool about the Mesa is that it's definitely taller than any other area, besides, obviously, the kiln. That's just gonna make me lose. Oh, I wish I didn't pick that up. Right. Because look at this, this height here. You're basically halfway up. What is it? The kiln? It's kind of wild. Is that bandage still in there? Yes, it is. I'll cook it once for bonus stamina, because why not? I didn't finish eating it. Okay. Can I just... Yeah, that's awesome. Ooh, okay, you still get knocked over. Good to know. I see the bones in my My arms. Those my bones or my gloves? Oh, they're my gloves. Okay. Whoa, my bones. Alright. Real slow, real steady. I don't die in this area, so we should be fine. Last time I died was probably 20, 30 runs ago. I've probably only died 4, maybe 5 times in my entirety of Caldera. It's not a hard area once you know how to, like, just be smart around the fire damage. Having items to cool you down as well is handy, but I don't usually. You can drink the energy drinks or whatever. As long as you're not, like, being stupidly fast, you can just wait out a cycle and make it there pretty easy. Just gonna check something. Alrighty. Currently it's been about 26 minutes since I did the old start of the tomb. I went down. I don't really want to cook them too much. Forgot it did that. I think that's why... But now I'm remembering. That's why I, what am I trying to say? Don't want to rush it and just run through the lava, because I know it will give me the achievement if it's cooked, but I don't trust it. The off chance that it's like, no, you don't get it anymore. I don't think so. Oh my, okay. It's unfortunate. I mean, it's actually very fortunate. Very lucky that I'm in between 2 different rocks that are immolating. Have a thick mint, shall we? Let's have a few. We're lighter now. Go left. Really, the only challenge is getting up through the mesa. Once you're here, you're chilling. Some people just literally run through from there to here on the staircase, run through the lava. Which is kind of wild to me. I know it protects you when you hold it, but I just don't trust it. Ancient idol. Alrighty. See, that's terrifying to me. It really is. And it's cooked again. Be very cruel if it did not count if you cooked it. You can really fuck around in this area as long as you know how to deal with the heat. I'm gonna faint from this, but that's okay. I'll go up here and then faint. all fall down, I guess. I'm surprised I didn't faint. I guess eating it made me lighter. Oh, I'm just gonna take this. I should just about have the achievement here. The only thing I have left to do is throw it in. I'll beat Peak as well. 'Cause why not? Another thing of scared cookies, okay. I wish I got this luck on Cent 7. Because that's where I need all this food in the last area. Let's run up to the campfire. My big old candy in my hand. Alright, Bing Bong. Going on a little trip here up into the volcano. Gonna give you a nice and personal tour. You'll love it, I'm sure. Thing's heavy. Wonder if it's the heaviest item in the game. It's got to be, right? One time I filled up my backpack entirely full of coconuts, full coconuts, and then I had 3 full coconuts in my hands, and then my main hand, which is holding Bing Bong right now, also had a coconut. And if you hold that much, which I think is like 8 full coconuts, it's just enough to make you faint. Kinda funny. Cook everything up. Might have something in our backpack to cook. Yeah, the balloon. For some reason you can cook the balloon. I don't think it should be a thing, but here we are. Alrighty. Final achievement. Achievement 42 out of 42. Doesn't give me the achievement, I'm going to cry. And I guess do it again. Let's go. 24 Karat. I've always wondered if you can, like, jump back in and retrieve it. I'm not gonna try, obviously, because I want to win. I'm curious. Alrighty. I'm gonna try to do this last area without taking fall damage. That's my challenge I've set for myself. Healing's really just not hard. If you know what you're doing and you're on tenderfoot, it's a cakewalk. I often find myself getting to the very end, having a couple extra ropes, rope cannons, pythons left over. I eat the food, typically, but yeah, sometimes I'll have a lollipop left over, or just extra items that I could have used to make it easier, but didn't need to. Especially with bonus stamina, as a sort of safety net. A good thing to know, a little tip for people who are new or have trouble in this area. Think of these bridges as checkpoints. Not only do they usually have a little suitcase on them, but also they usually link up and like get you to a different part, cross over to an easier like segment, so you can, let's say, go on this side and then cross over and climb up the other side. It's not always the case. Sometimes you want to stay on the side you're on, depending on the map generation, obviously. But typically a rule of thumb is like using them as checkpoints. A good rule of thumb. Probably go, depending on what I want to use, probably up this way. That's where I'm gonna go. We'll see what I got in here. Useless, and more cookies. I can eat them for bonus stamina. Second thought, I'm going this way. The main thing that helps me get around in the kiln is looking around very often. Very often, you'll get up to a point, you'll look around, and you'll be like, oh, over there looks really good. And then you can either go back down and cross back over, or you can just find a new, better path. That's why it's good to play with other people, because other people, obviously, the more eyes looking around, the better to spot paths. The more you play, the better you get at just finding ways to go. I've played for about 100 hours now. Most of that is... Well, I'd say most of it is solo. It's probably about 50 hours solo, 50 hours with other people. So it's probably pretty even. I'm gonna go up this here. I might just go here and then straight up with the candy. Over there looks better, but I don't know how I can get over there. Get anti-rope cannon. Might just do that. Let's have a bit of fun with it. I could do it without using items, but I don't really want to. It's more fun to just use stuff in creative ways. Yeah, let's go onto this rock here. Another thing too is just knowing how to climb. There's different spots you can, I call it cheesing, even though it's not really cheesing, where you just keep walking forwards. On some ledges you can't stand on, you can just keep walking forwards, and yeah, I call it cheesing it. On other ledges, you can stand on them even though they're not the, like, darker color. So it's all down to just kind of experimenting till you're better with the physics of the game. I'm not quite sure. Can I shoot a rope? Did not expect it to boomerang. Out of all the things it could have done, that was kind of funny. Probably the funniest way it could have bounced. What we're gonna do here is... I could do it without... I'll do it without chaining. Just to show how incredibly easy this area is. Could even go here, I think. No. Always just check your options. Even if it doesn't look good from a certain angle, it might actually be better than you think. See? Not hard at all. I am on tenderfoot, on normal difficulty. Not even any ascent, just normal. It would obviously be harder to do some of these. Tenderfoot is baby mode though, so. Kind of happy, because I got the achievement now. I can, like... I feel like when you have achievements left over, especially me with that final 24 karat badge, it's like always in the back of your mind. You always need to, like, think about it. Like, maybe this run is serious. Maybe I need to survive, because what if the badge is there? What if the thing is there for me to get the badge, or you know, whatever. And now that I've got it, I can just chillax. It's pretty awesome. You don't even need to beat the run to get the badge. You just throw it in there and boom, you get it. I know some badges are like you need to finish the run. I think specifically the hard one was the one where you need to eat a cooked coconut, a cooked yellow winterberry, a cooked honeycomb, and a cooked egg, and then beat the run. That was a little tricky. needed to find. Really, the trickiest part was just finding a winterberry in the alpine. Tenderfoot is really just too easy. I play Tenderfoot a lot too, so maybe that's why it's so easy, but like, it's so forgiving. Like, I can make this. I just charge up my stamina here. Goes straight sideways. Not too bad at all. Where do we want to go here? Might as well just chain gun here. Always shoot chain guns higher than you'd think, because they always droop. So you want to use this little stamina, obviously. And if it's super droopy, you're going to have to climb down and then back up it, which will take quite a bit of stamina. Shoot, how am I gonna make it up? I got a rope gun. Let's get a ton of bonus stamina, because we're not gonna make it. The balloon. Let's throw an anti-rope to connect the two ropes here. And then between the ropes, let's throw down a python, just so we can regain our stamina here. And then, you know, we gotta hit the lollipop. Here we go. Alright, alright. Oh my gosh, we just barely... Oh. Don't count your eggs before they hatch. We just barely made it. Thank goodness. It's funny, in the speedrun, I saw the guy get up here and then jump down and just die as soon as he could. It's kind of funny, because... I don't know, I didn't know you could just do that in that's the old version. I think you need to summon the helicopter now. I don't think it works anymore like that. You know what I should have done with those items? I should have gone around, gotten the strange gem on the backside of the mountain over here, and climbed up the steep part of the peak. But oh well. Can't be done now. I've used them all up. Grab the strange gem just for shits and giggles, because why not? Wow. I really don't know what this is going to be used for. That statue is similar to the, not only the revival statues that give you an item or revive your friends, but also the statues we saw in the tomb earlier. You can go back and check in the first tunnel room when it says tomb day whatever. You could see some of those guys there. What I also noticed is the flares are based off the color of your character, which is kind of cool. That's been like that, I'm sure, for a while, but... Can you guys see me through all that? Bye-bye, strange gem. I'm thinking the strange gem is gonna, like, make it so you have to go back down the peak or something. That would be cool. That's that. Here we go. Probably gonna be an hour 10 or something. I got through the first two areas pretty quick. Hour 2, okay. I think my fastest was like 42 minutes, or maybe 36 minutes. It's pretty fast. New hat. Heck yeah. Offer the kiln a worthy sacrifice. check out the hat. It might actually look pretty good with my setup. I think the first time I played, or maybe the second time, I ran with this this loadout where I'm green with the chef hat and the I don't know, school uniform. Not the sailor one, but the school one. I ran with this loadout here, and it just stuck with me. I don't know. There it is. Go check it out in the mirror. Boom. What a handsome lad. Maybe I turn my quality up here. Graphics. Render scale. I don't know if it's the render scale. Texture quality. Oh yeah, look at that. What a handsome lad. It's got a little propeller hat too. Bing Bong is a goose. A silly goose. For sure. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed. It was finally, well, it was quite fun to finally get the 24 karat badge. I've waited quite a while to get it done. Now that it's done, I can rest easy until the next update. I kind of hope they add new, like, areas for each area, except for obviously, like, the kiln and the caldera. I don't know how they change those. But it'd be cool. Maybe to have something that replaces the jungle. Be interesting. Other than that, if you want to see more peak content, make sure to like and subscribe and follow and whatever the fuck else. And I hope you catch another one of my videos. Until next time, have a good one.